As the ball goes in, and Umar Sadiq for his hat. Hello guys and welcome back to another episode as part of the Sociedad to Success Save. Two very big games coming up here today on the channel, both games at home. The first one being against Athletic Bilbao in the Basque Derby, my first ever one as manager of Real Sociedad, and hopefully we can pick up 3 points and show who is the best team in Basque at the moment. And then coming up after that we've got another UCL fixture against Arsenal. Huge game for us considering we are third place in the group, currently tied on points with Copenhagen, but any points from this game that we can get against a good Arsenal team would be huge. And we need to start this game against the start of the episode against the Athletic Bilbao in a very good way, because if we don't, then we could have a very tough time against Arsenal. The boys will be very demotivated and not willing. They won't put in their best performance. So yeah, very important that we get a good result here in this first game, and then we go and see what we can do in the game against Arsenal. So on to Athletic Bilbao. So on to the game here against Athletic Bilbao. The same team as last time out. Hamari Traore is suspended, so he won't be playing this game. But yeah, fairly standard team. We've got Zubaldia back from injury, so Mikel Merino has been able to step up. I'm not really too sure if that was in the last episode, but yeah, as you can see here, the team. Romero in goal, Odriozola right back, Zubaldia, Elustondo at the back, and Kieran Tierney at left back, with the midfield of Zubimendi, Mikel Merino, Brais Mendes making his start, first start back from injury here, Oyarzabal on the left, Smith Rowe through the middle, and Umar Sadiq up top onto the game. As 5 minutes goes in this game, a win today would take us to the top of the table for now until everyone else plays their games. But you know, the last two games have been two tough games. We have lost both of them. Maybe the boys are a bit disappointed, but I feel like we can get a result here if we play as good as we have been, and we can't look too much on them losses. We have to move forward and keep playing good football, because we've obviously proven that we're very capable, and there's no reason why we can't learn to recover from these mistakes that we've made in these games and go on to get the results that we were putting up before the two losses in last episode. So hopefully that can happen in this game for us, and then obviously onto that Arsenal game. As in here we see Elustondo play out Odriozola on the right, just taking our time on the ball within the first 5 minutes, just getting involved in the game, you know, not taking risky decisions, you know, knocking it around as we look to try and advance a bit more here now. Smith on the ball, plays the ball into Odriozola, Umar Sadiq in the middle to make it 1-0, and Umar Sadiq with a huge goal to kick off this game for Real Sociedad. Smith Rowe with the ball in, he finds Umar Sadiq in the middle, and Umar Sadiq converts with that header for his 6th goal of the season. And what a lovely header that is to beat the Athletic Bilbao keeper. And it's 1-0 to Real Sociedad inside the Anoeta. Come on. 30 minutes gone in this game, not too much to talk about as Smith Rowe dispossesses the Athletic Bilbao counter-attack, and Umar Sadiq will look to try and pick this up, but he's not able to get there. As I've got to comment on the fact that Smith Rowe has been a really good player since he's been here. He's scored quite a few goals, and he has had a real big influence on the attacking play that we've done here. And hopefully we could get him on a future deal, or maybe get him on loan again next season. Or I'm not too sure how it would work. I think they might re-sign him. Arsenal would, if he has a good season here, but he doesn't come up until the end of the season, so we won't know if his contract's expired. But if it does, then hopefully we can pick him up for a good price, good wages, and he can become a real key player at my time at this club. And I feel that's really important to be able to get them types of players in to help us. Then that can be really important, as Brais Mendes now finds himself on this wing. He does his man and he'll go try and advance, but he is dispossessed as Mikel Merino picks it up. Odriozola to play into the middle to Umar Sadiq, and that's his second within 30 minutes. And what a game for Sadiq at striker, and Odriozola with the ball in. I saw the vision, I saw what he was trying to do.
I can see what they're doing, what he's doing. I can see it, I feel it. he's cooking.
The Basque Derby 2-0 within 30 minutes. and what good this will do for the team. They'll be so pleased with this result if we can keep playing as we are in this game. We've put up a very good performance, and hopefully it can continue as we find ourselves with another corner. And Umar Sadiq for his hat trick, the perfect hat trick. I think he's already had the header actually, so I don't know what he needs to make it the perfect hat trick, but it nearly was a hat trick there for him as Bryce Mendes will look to try and play another corner, and Umar Sadiq on for a hat trick. It falls to Mikel Merino, and it is saved by Umar Simon. Very unlucky that it didn't go in. It looked like it just scraped the face of the post as Bryce Mendes now will step over the third corner of the game for him, and he'll look to play it into this near post one more time. Umar Sadiq, but it is actually cleared out this time, and Zubaldir with the header. Yazbal was reaching for it, and nothing comes of that, but as it stands 2-0 in 35 minutes, Real Sociedad sit at the top of the table provisionally, and this is an amazing result for us so far, as it looks like we've got someone down over there. It's Odriozola on the side, but he is going to do his 30 seconds, and I think he should be good to go. Maybe he can come off, but he's had a very decent game considering we've had to call up on him. And Smith Rowe will dismiss Umar Sadiq. Oh, how unlucky that he's not made it his hat-trick within 35 minutes, but what a performance from the boys so far for Real Sociedad, having a great season considering he didn't really play much in his first season last year, and he goes into the box and it doesn't come to anything as Odriozola will try and get another one in. Now he plays it in Smith Rowe, but the defender gets there first for Athletic Bilbao, and Zubaldir one more time Luke's try and get in, and that comes to nothing. We can be very, very happy with this performance so far. What a game for Real Sociedad in this first half, and that is what we like to see after the run of games we've been on in the last few. This is a very good half for us, and it takes us into half time, and Real Sociedad lead the Basque Derby 2-0 on to the second half. 60 minutes has gone in this game, half time, and decided to bring on Jean Martin for Odriozola. He was carrying that injury, and the young defender has come on. Elistondo has gone out to the right, and Jean Martin has come into his natural central position as the ball goes in, and Umar Sadiq for his hat trick. I think it might be offside, I'm not too sure, but it did come off a defender before he did score, so it will be checked here. We have gone off to celebrate, and it looks like the Bilbao defenders have run off, and it is 3-0 to Real Sociedad, and that is Umar Sadiq's hat-trick. What a performance from the lad, and it is 3-0, and we are absolutely demolishing Athletic Bilbao at the Anoeta, and we are going to win this Basque Derby by the looks of it. What a game for Real Sociedad. On to the rest of this. As Rice Mendes steps to the free kick now, and Umar Simon with a very, very good save. I think Mikel Yazbal will come off now for Zakarian, and I'm gonna leave Zakarian off actually because he has had that injury. So if I leave Emil Smith Rowe on and bring Baron Che on instead, and I think Kieran Tinney, Ikem standard move there. As Oyazabal will try and play another ball in. Umar Sadiq for his fourth maybe, and Oyazabal has scored all on his own, and it's 4-0 here, and what a game this is. The Derby Day. They were saying in the press before the game that any Real Sociedad fan looks first at this game and where it comes in the calendar when the fixtures are released, and we've only gone and beat them 4-0 at home. What a performance from Real Sociedad, and hopefully they can build on this and take this into the Arsenal game. It's 4-0 to Real Sociedad in the Basque Derby. 85 minutes gone here, and we do lead 4-0 still. Not any more goals, but we might get a fourth one here for Umar Sadiq. He waits in the middle. He waits for the ball in from Smith Rowe, and it doesn't come to anything. And Baron Che 4-5, and it just goes wide. How unlucky for Baron Che there. Coming off the bench. Some more changes that I've made. I've brought on Mohamed Cho and Torrientes in midfield as well. So made those changes. We're going to rest some of our players so they don't get risked for the next game. And yeah, Arsenal will be a big game, and we don't want them to be injured before it. And Bryce Mendes could have made it 5 there, but it is deflected off one of their defenders, and he will go out now to try and take this corner. Yeah, so I've gone and rested all the players. That's a good decision for us, and yeah, hopefully they are well rested and everyone's ready to go for the Arsenal game, because we had a very good game here, and we can only be happy, and hopefully we can carry that through. And the boys, if they play as they do, then we'll get a really good result. As Baron Che could make it 5 with his third or something shot in recent minutes, and it goes in, floats into Mohamed Cho, and he's not able to reach that, and Bilbao might try and look to get a consolation goal here. But it's been an amazing performance. Everyone's been on the score sheet, 4-0, everyone's got assists. Everyone's been involved in this game. We've put up a 4 XG representing our performance. And there goes the full-time whistle, and Real Sociedad have won 4-0 at the Anoeta against the rivals themselves, Athletic Bilbao. What a performance! Onto the Arsenal game. So onto the game here against Arsenal. Hopefully we can put in a much better result than last time. We did collapse quite late, but Arsenal are a very good team, and we have to consider that. We can't disregard that fact, and they're going to come to us, and they're a very good team on paper, so we do have to give them a tough test if we do want to, put up to their task of whatever they'll offer us in this game, because it will be a tough job. But if we want to pick up points, we have to go at games like this and play our best football. So the team that we'll be playing today, we're starting with Ramiro in goal, Tierney at left back, Elizondo, Zubaldia in the centre back roles, and Hamari Traore, the leading assist man with 6 assists in the league, returning from suspension to in place of Rodrigo Zola at right back. Midfield, I've switched up a little bit. I've put Zubimendi on the right, but a lot deeper in the deep line playmaker role. And I've put Mikel Merino higher up as a box-to-box midfielder because I feel like you could get involved a lot more in the game in terms of the attack in front especially, but you can also drop back in midfield. He can definitely run for the whole game doing that. And then we've got Oyasma on the left, Mendes on the right, Smith Rowe through the middle, and Sadiq up front. Onto the game. Come on, Sociedad. Kick-off here in the Anoeta Stadium against Arsenal. Real Sociedad look like they've put up the first chance of the game, and hopefully we can build on that and maybe get a goal here early in the game like we did last time out. And then we must defend much better against this team because we know of the threat that they can pose for us on the attack, especially. They've got some really exceptional players, and no reason why they can't go and score goals in this game, but there's also no reason why we can't. As Zubaldia looks to play the ball out to Oyarzabal, but it doesn't reach him, and now Arsenal will look to try and attack. Trossard plays out wide to Saka, and Saka will look to run through on goal. Saka with the first shot of the game, and he makes it 1-0 to Arsenal within 10 minutes, and playing on this cautious mentality doesn't look like it's worked out very well for us at the start of this game, and Real Sociedad have a lot to do early on in this game. We go 1-0 down against Arsenal. Smith Rowe against his parent club. He plays this ball in. Oyarzabal will look to take the shot, and it's 1-1 from Oyarzabal. I don't know if it's off because he did look quite far ahead, but he has took that one away, and he's made it 1-1 within 1 minute of the last goal going through for Arsenal. That ball in from Smith Rowe was played on by Elizondo, I think. Yeah, Elizondo left it, or Gabriel might have even headed it there. And Oyarzabal at the back post for his 14th goal of the season in all competitions makes it 1-1, and that is very positive stuff from the set piece there for Real Sociedad, and hopefully we can prevent this goal going in for Arsenal. They look to try and attack us now. Trossard with the shot. Trossard over the bar, and luckily we were able to start that one from going in for now. But we will look to try and get some more goals here in this game. At the moment, we do sit in third place. Bayern Munich and Copenhagen are playing, I believe. I'm not sure where they've gone, but they are playing. Yeah, there they are. So it's 0-0 at the moment. And in our game, 25 minutes gone, it's 1-1 between the two teams, and hopefully we can continue to improve in this game. As Kieran Tierney now finds himself on the ball, he'll look to try and get a ball in. He plays it out to Bryce Mendes, but it doesn't come to nothing as Declan Rice dispossesses him there, and that'll be very poor from us. But Kieran Tierney, the Arsenal man himself, has won that ball back there, and we're just taking our time on the ball, taking it back to Alex Ramiro, and Alex Ramiro will look to try and find a pass out wide. Maybe he does go wide to Hamari Traore. Not seen too much of him in this game, but it's his first chance to shine in it. And Bryce Mendes looked to go down there. I don't really know what happened, but Hamari Traore will look to advance, and Hamari Traore is running down the wing. The ball into Umar Sadiq, and Umar Sadiq heads wide, but a lovely ball in from Hamari Traore on that side. And after 35 minutes, the game still stands at 1-1, but we have had a much better performance than last time out. We are putting up a big attacking threat now. As Kieran Tierney plays the ball to Oyarzabal, and Oyarzabal is dispossessed by the tracking back Saka there, and Ben White will go back to Saliba, and Ben White will try and advance it now. Saliba one more time with Brais Mendes to fill that loose ball. Maybe it does come out to Trossard, and Brais Mendes will have some work to do if he wants to recover it. It does go into the midfield. Declan Rice and Martin Odegaard's on the ball, and Martin Odegaard has been allowed to advance. He looked to have the shot, and it's a big save by Alex Ramiro there to deny Martin Odegaard, who looked certain to run all the way through and take the shot on goal, as Leandro Trossard steps over this corner for Arsenal. And we do need to defend this. We have been alright at defending them after the Norman left, considering he was probably our best player in the box. We did improve at them, which was good for us as that ball is defended. It comes out to Declan Rice, the reason we lost the game last time out, but it's a big tackle by the tracking back Umar Sadiq, and that dispossesses Declan Rice and stops that Arsenal attack right there as we approach half-time. 1-1 between Real Sociedad and Arsenal, and it's a big second half here for Real Sociedad if we do want to stay alive in this Champions League campaign. As Brais Mendes over this free kick, it's ducking and it's dipping, but it doesn't come to anything in the end. But our first chance of the game, the boys are very happy, the fans are behind us, and we're onto something here. We could put in a really good performance in the second half if we come out well. Arsenal have been limited to not much really. They haven't put up too many shots against us, but they do have a lot of the ball, and we do need to turn that over and pick it up for ourselves, as the first changes will be made here. 60 minutes gone, and it is 1-1. 70 minutes gone here. First changes made for Real Sociedad as Baranchea comes on for Brais Mendes and Arkem Munoz on this left side for Kieran Tierney, and Aritz Elizondo will play it into Zubimendi, and Zubimendi with the shot, and it hits the inside of the post and deflects out, and that is so unfortunate for Real Sociedad as Ikem Munoz decides to head that ball out there. And 75 minutes gone, and we can build on this momentum that we've built here in this last quarter of the game. And as Oyarzabal will look to try and play the ball around. He has dropped very deep, and he plays it out to Baranchea, who's come on the super sub maybe. Baranchea goes back to Elizondo, and Elizondo, who's come out wide, I believe. Yeah, he has Baranchea on the ball now into Mikel Merino, and it comes out to Ikem Munoz. Ikem Munoz with the shot, and it's 2-1 to Real Sociedad, and what a goal that is from Ikem Munoz. And that is a huge goal in the grand scheme of things for Real Sociedad. That does move us up into second place. Surely now, if this game stays at a draw, it could even be a loss for Copenhagen, and that's a huge goal for Real Sociedad, and we need to defend this lead now, because this is a huge 3 points for us if we can get this. I think I'm going to make another change. I think I'll bring Torrientes on for Zubimendi. I want to get fresh legs in that defense, make sure everyone is okay to keep on playing, and I think Mohamed Cho on for it's about getting rested, not looking for 2 more goals really. We're just looking to defend in this game, and we've gone top of the group with this win. 90 minutes gone in this game. It will be 6 minutes added time, and what a result this will be. 93 minutes gone, and we are sitting top of the table after 5. And there we have it. After 5 games, Real Sociedad sit at the top of the table with a huge 2-1 win against Arsenal at the Anoeta. And what a game that was for Real Sociedad, and we pick up a huge 3 points here in I'm lost for words. What a game that is for Real Sociedad, and that brings us a huge 3 points, and we have surely qualified if everything goes our way in the final games. And yeah, that is huge. We've surely qualified for the next round, and today has been an amazing episode. We've had a win against Athletic Bilbao and that win against Arsenal, and even after them 2 tough games in the last episode, we've shown how good of a team we can be, and we've brought 2 huge results at the Anoeta and to our home stadium. Maybe the last 2 games being at away stadiums were the reason for our losses, but we have had some amazing games here. So yeah, that's some huge results, and I'll wrap up the episode there on that note. Once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this episode, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I hope to see you again tomorrow for some more games in Real Sociedad. What a day today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you all.